In this tutorial, we will create a robotic arm model in Isaac Sim and operate it using MoveIt. In the RViz window, after dragging the marker, by executing planning we can see that the arm in Isaac Sim window moves just as in RViz. We can operate the gripper as well. This technique can be used to simulate picking up various objects. In this tutorial I assume that you have already installed RViz 2 Humble and Isaac Sim. For installation of Isaac Sim, please see this video. Also, make sure that you have installed all these packages. Please download the MoveIt 2 UR5 zip file from the Google Drive and extract it your home directory. This folder already contains all files that will be necessary to do simulation. But I will describe the whole process as if we have only the robot description package with macro files of the robotic arm we will simulate. First, execute the -build command. Then, open a new terminal. Run the setup bash script using the source command. Then, run the setup assist launch py script. MoveIt setup assist is installed automatically as part of MoveIt package. This tool helps to generate MoveIt related configuration files. Since we don't have an existing MoveIt configuration package yet, click on the Create New MoveIt Configuration Package button. We have to specify the file of our robotic arm. Click on the Browse button. Select the macro file of the robotic arm which is located in the robot description package. Click the Load Files button. If loading of the macro file is successful, your robot will appear on the right side and Setup menu will appear on the left side of the GUI window. We will begin from self-collision checking. As has been written in the description, this is required to reduce to motion planning time. For most applications, default sampling density value is enough. So, just click the Generate Collision Matrix button. As we can see, MoveIt automatically identifies collision pairs and probability of collision. Next, we will define virtual joints. Virtual joint connects the robot and the external reference frame. Click on the Add Virtual Joint button. Set virtual joint name whatever you want. As a child link, select Base Link. As a parent frame name, set World. Since our robot is stationary, we will select Fixed as a joint type. For mobile robots, we can select floating or planar joint types. Click Save. Next, we will set planning groups. Here, we set the groups of joints on which planning and inverse kinematics calculations will be done. Click the Add Group button. Firstly, we set the arm group. Set group name as arm. From the Kinematics Solver pull-down menu, select the KDL Kinematics plugin. Now we will select Motion Planner. OMPL stands for Open Motion Planning Library. It consists of many state-of-the-art sampling-based motion planning algorithms. This time we will use RRT Connect Planner. Click the Add Joints button. Select these 6 joints. Click the Save button. We also have to create a gripper group. In case of gripper, we will not use any kinematic solvers of planners. As joints, select left and right knuckle joints. Next, we will define robot poses. These poses will be stored in the SRDF file. This is useful to define poses which we will use a lot. By moving the slider, set angle of each joint. This time we will set 2 states for the arm, and 2 states for the gripper. Next, we will define end effector. In our case, end effector will be the gripper that we defined previously. So, as a end effector group, select gripper. As a parent link, select the last link of an arm, that is wrist 3 link. As a parent group, select arm. For passive joints, we will select these 4 joints. These joints will not have any actuators and they will be driven by the left and right knuckle joints we selected previously. In the RViz2 Control URDF Modifications tab, preview of tags for RViz2 Control is shown. Since in this tutorial we will do position control, leave this as it is. In the RViz2 Controllers tab, configuration of RViz2 controllers is done. Click the Auto Add Joint Trajectory controller for each planning group. But we will use different controller for the gripper. So, select the gripper controller and push the Edit Selected button. From the controller type, select the gripper action controller. In the MoveIt Controllers tab we will do the same operations. Select the gripper command controller type. In the Perception tab, we can configure 3D sensors like RGBD cameras to work with MoveIt. In this tutorial, we will not use such sensors, so leave everything as it is. Here, we can select launch files that will be auto-generated. In the Author Information tab, add your information. Note that these text boxes cannot be left blank. In the Final Configuration Files tab, we will generate configuration files based on information we have filled in so far. Open the source directory. Create the UR5 MoveIt config folder. Then, click the Browse button, and select this folder. Click the Generate Package button. Do not forget to execute the -build command after modification of any package. Now, let's execute the auto-generated demo launch py script. The robot is not showing up, so it seems that we have an error. Since MoveIt generates a lot of logs, it is sometimes taking time to find the root cause of the error. In this case, we have a problem in the joint limits YAM file. So, open this file. The problem is that integer is set instead of required double type. So, correct this value. This is probably a setup assist bug, so it may get fixed in the future. After executing the -build command, we can launch the demo launch py script successfully. Let's do some planning and execution of the arm movement. We can operate the gripper as well. It seems that our MoveIt configuration works fine. Now we are going to make modifications to our files to make them work with RViz. Firstly, we have to install the topic-based RViz2 control package. This is a RViz2 package for integrating the RViz2 control with any system that uses topics to command the robot and publish its state. Second, we will modify the UR5 RViz2 control Zacro file. Comment out the initial plugin and add these 3 lines. This means that we will publish RViz joint commands topic to control robotic arm in RViz, and receive RViz joint states topic from RViz to update robot state in RViz. Also, we have to create a URDF file which we will use in Isaac Sim. Move to the config directory. Convert the UR5 URDF Zacro file to URDF file using the Zacro command. Now, launch Isaac Sim. To import the URDF file, click on the Artiiculations tab. Move the cursor to Workflows and select URDF Importer. URDF Importer window will open. Since our robotic arm will not move around, leave the Fix Base Link option as it is. Click on the folder image in the Input section. Click on the UR5 URDF file we previously created. And click on the Select URDF button. Finally click on Import. A robotic arm robot model will appear. Let's add a ground plane. Otherwise, our robot will begin infinitely falling as soon as simulation begins. Move the center of the robot model 10 cm above the ground plane so that the base of the robot will be just on the ground. To operate the robot, we have to add an action graph. From Create tab, go to Visual Scripting and select Action Graph. Click on Edit Action Graph. From the left toolbar, select blocks and place them in the Action Graph window. Connect all these blocks as I show. We also need to set articulation route. In Isaac Sim, articulations are used to create mechanisms. We can find detailed explanation of articulations on this page. In this simulation, we will set the base link as an articulation route. To do this, select the base link. Right-click it. Select Add then Physics. Select Articulation Route. If articulation route is set correctly, it will appear in the Property tab of the base link. Now, open UR5 RViz2 Control Zacro file. Copy the Isaac joint command's topic name. Paste it to the topic name text box of the RViz2 subscribe joint state block. Similarly, select RViz2 publish joint state block and paste Isaac joint state's topic name here. Now, click on the target prim text box and select the base link. Next, select the articulation controller block and add the base link as target prim. Let's execute the simulation. We have errors in the console. This error says that we have to specify finite limit for joint angle. To fix this, click on the joint which has an error. Go to the Revolute Joint menu. Set lower and upper limit. Do this operation for all joints which had errors. Execute the simulation once again. These errors say that we have to set reference joint for a mimic joint. In this case, go to the mimic joint property and select the reference joint. Note that correct reference joint will depend on your gripper structure. Now we can execute the simulation without errors. But we have one more thing to do. As described in this page, since our gripper has closed loop structure, we need to apply one trick. Note that even with this trick, the solver will give only an approximate solution. Create a revolute joint that connects the right finger link and the right fingertip link. Then check the Exclude from Articulation option. By this option, we will tell to the solver to take account of this joint but prioritize consistency of other joints. We will do this operation for the left side joint as well. Now we are ready to do the simulation. Run the Isaac simulation. Then, open a new terminal and launch the demo launch.py script. Move the marker in the RViz window. As we click Plan and Execute, the arm in the Isaac Sim window will also move. By selecting the gripper as a planning group, we can operate the gripper as well.